Hi, Christine. How's it going?
Good.
Our dogs have been having a lot of fun today. Hey, we're going to go through the puppy paddler badge, and I actually want to explain to you how you should train your dog to do this. One of the most important steps is anything new to a dog, you should be nice and slow with them, make them feel comfortable, because if you scare your dog, freak out your dog when you're doing something, it could scare them for life. All right, so you want to always be careful with anything new. We would never force them to do anything they don't want to do, and sometimes you just got to take it really slow. And the best way to know that is to know your dog. I mean, if you've got a dog who's rambunctious and just do anything, then you'll probably go a little bit quicker. If you have a fearful dog, then you're going to want to go slower, okay? So all dogs do know how to swim. Many of them just do not know that they know how to swim. All right, so the key is just to get them to accustom to that water in that non-threatening way like we were just talking about. So one of the ways that you're going to start working with your dog is you, as the owner, are going to go in with your dog. You wouldn't stand here on shore and just start throwing stuff if your dog is afraid of the water and they won't go in. So dogs are pretty smart. They're saying, well, if mom won't go in, why should I go in? So you're going to want to go in with her to get started. I mean, with him to get started. All right. When you get in, just start nice and slow. You can use toys to lure them in for practicing purposes. Don't be afraid to use some treats. If your dog likes treats and is really food motivated, to let them know, oh, this isn't so bad, okay? And be in a nice happy tone of voice. Yay, good job. All right, so what you want to do is, as you start going, you're just going to start by getting their toes wet. You're going to start working up their hocks and just slowly get them into the water. As you go in, think about either going parallel or toward diagonal a little bit to the shore. Don't just go straight into deep water. Take it nice and slow. You start at one end and just kind of slow go diagonal and make sure your dog's happy. If they're fearful and they back up a little bit, well, take a little bit of a break. Treat them at that level, play with them at that level, and then slowly work into a little bit deeper again. Again, I said a favorite toy can be used to lure them in, and a lot of times those toys will help overcome their fears about getting wet. Sometimes watching other dogs dive in and play, they'll start to chase that other dog who's going after a toy. Will help them get in there and get a little bit wet. All right. Now, when you get in and you start going, if your dog's having a little bit of problem swimming, don't let them panic. I mean, if their whole head's way out of the water and their feet are splashing and making a mess, they may be having a hard time to swim. So you can use like a life preserver to help, a dog preserver, or even better, just kind of help hold them. Just put your hand underneath their belly, help them hold them up a little bit, and let them start to swim and get used to the techniques on their own. Do you have any questions on that?
No.
So what I'd like you to do, all right, so what I'm going to do is I notice you've got a stick. We'll see if Elroy actually likes to chase. If you can kind of walk into the water with him, go nice and slow, and we'll see how he does. Now, I know he's been playing out in the mud. You can see we are in a muddy spot today. The water's a little low. Yep, very good. Yeah, go ahead and go out there with him. Oh, and he's not going to have any problem at all. Good job. And you can encourage him. Don't be afraid to say, good job, good boy.
Yeah.
All right. Nice job. Good job. Okay.